Hey, so it's been a while that I didn't record anything in here. I wanted to start reading an article about Egyptian civilization and royalty, but there are so many schemes about the network right now that I don't have access to any internet connection. I was outside in front of the cultural house like usual, and yesterday I have been staying quite long until the morning, so it blocked some stuff. And today they try to mask. So so I have my SIM card that I have paid. Super cheap. Super cheap. Was it yesterday that Trump talked about chips? Did you kill Trump? So we have a group of demented people not able to do anything of their life but being demented and try to get in the way of absolutely everything that's going on in the life of others. In case you didn't notice yet. And strangely, they are given means to get there while they are destroying those means of to remain there. Okay, so there is an SD card here. And I cannot have two cards. It's just for SD cards or let's see. Perhaps I will need to buy a okay, that works. To buy a phone. So it's like what's going up and now it's supposed to go low once again. This is why humanity is being exterminated, because I'm done with this shit. It's like these games all the time, the same, all the time. Going up, low, up, low. I want to play with this, I want to play with that. Your life is mine. It's not yours. I am God. I'm completely lost because I want you to feel that way and the opposite at the same time. You called me out again. I'm suffering. I don't know what I'm doing of my life anymore. I can't act now because I don't wanna feel what I'm feeling right now. So I push back with more strength. told them, I wrote it. I'm gonna kill the dude. I'm gonna kill them all myself if I have to. But the thing is that if I have to go there, you're all dead. I don't keep the humanity rolling. It's not possible. It's not possible at all. You have to be able to evolve. You have to be able to evolve. And I think that they keep it open. They try to do it smartly, but it's been healing further than what it is right now. So I'm requesting humanity to be once and for all dead because it doesn't move forward. It keeps coming back to the same shit. It goes one tiny step ahead and then it's all blocked and it goes backward. It's like, alright, so just die. Just die. You are not needed in this universe. The SIM card is not detected. The SIM card is not detected. Device Bluetooth. Face recognition, sound, productivity, account, apps, language system, backup. So I had access to some document offline, but they have been removed. From the offline availability. They have been removed from the offline availability. They keep making everything possible so that they could, on the camera, have me being subject to the body control, but right now it doesn't work. It barely works. I guess that they are trying to do it in 1,000 different ways, and that all they managed to do is just making me blink a tiny bit. So the SIM card is not working right now. I don't have a boyfriend anymore. And they managed to make me talk about not having a boyfriend anymore. I made the president said water. I decided that the president would say water, and the president said water, said water. Meanwhile, right now, I am in a parking lot. There has been millions of people on my back sharing my information absolutely everywhere. Millions of people on my back. And right right now before this, I have been prompted with so many different thoughts. I like pre-populated with so many different thoughts, so many different topics, including the fact that I do not have a boyfriend anymore. And I did not say their name. So I don't have a boyfriend anymore. And so, because I don't have a boyfriend anymore, then I don't have a boyfriend anymore. I need to admit that I totally overreacted, but it's just that I'm fucking done with all the schemes. I am done with all the schemes. What happened exactly? What happened is that I understood, I seem to understood that actually Justin didn't have just a one night stand with Jimmy O'Fallon, but had a relationship with him. And if that's the truth, then for me that's not possible. There was already something to get to know that they had a one night stand. So now learning that they had actually a relationship, like the game of thinking that it's alright to take a risk to risking our relationship on the basis of a lie, while what's needed right now it's the opposite of this. So then was a track I asked, a track was confirming directly, and then I was like, okay, I am done to kill humanity. It's like it's again a scheme. If that's the case, I'd rather be on my own. That's a waste, but whatever, I'd rather be on my own. I have a lot of stuff to do. I want love in my life, but I am smarter than this. I know that it's possible for me to find love no matter what. And that's it. Those people, they haven't love, they don't have love in their life. What they call love is a partner with who it's a constant nightmare all the time. I don't understand how, like several times, I was just saying to Florence, I told her, but just leave him. It's it's just too crazy. Just leave the person. Just leave the dude. Their relationship was to threaten themselves, to threaten each other, not to be with each other. And it's been like this for 20 years. I'm gonna leave you. 20 years of I'm gonna leave you. 20 years of go see someone else. 20 years of I'm gonna sell the house and leave. This is this is their relationships. This is what they call superiority. To then end up not having a life and relationship of their own, but feeling the need to intrude in the life of others without ever stopping. Because they make the choice not to have a relationship of their own. So then they have to intrude in the relationship of others and in the life of others to destroy absolutely everything. Meanwhile, in their personal life, what they do, they threaten each other from not staying anymore, from leaving. This is it. This is the state of humanity right now, plus we cannot let go of one individual, we cannot let them live their fucking life. We cannot stop looking over their shoulders, we cannot stop torturing them. We cannot give them their right, we cannot pay them, we cannot do anything but the worst that we can in the regard of that individual. This is it. They can't eat, they can't drink, they can't sleep, they can't heal. They can't poop, they can't pee normally. They can't feel normally, they can't think normally. This is life. This is what they call life. Having a fucking nightmare of a relationship, building their life around lies, having basically no life of their own, but something that they do not want. It's like, look at this. This is what they do because they can have a relationship of their own, because they are not educated enough to have a relationship of their own. And then they do that by an ethos, a certain ethos, which is Satanism. But when it comes to me, then Satanism goes out the window. It doesn't exist anymore. I do not need to be Satanist at all. I do not need to be a sinner. The devil is just completely disappearing out of their lives. All they've been doing for their entire life is just gone. But then they still believe in the magic, but they don't answer by the principle of the magic anymore. There is no more royalty, but there is royalty. There is no more Satanism, but there is Satanism. There is no more system, but there is the system. Then they're like, oh, it's chaos, it's chaos, it's chaos. No, it's not chaos, it's just incoherent and disease. Chaos is not this. I have been doing research about chaos. They didn't even read the research that I have done about chaos to understand a bit better what it is. No, they can't. Because they're always right. And they wish they were always right, but the thing is that they are always wrong. And they keep making mistakes, and then they keep searching for others to cope with their mistakes, to be sure, to make sure that their mistake would be covered up. That's how you arrive with a bunch of idiots facing me. Giving it all so that they would take my poop, so that they would touch my dick at night, so that they would have access to me in any point of time, taking my money, taking my incomes, taking my inheritance, taking my social rights, taking and calling this power. What they call power is to make their life miserable and then have no other choice but to make the life of others miserable because they cannot build better life for themselves. It's been, how long has it been now? It's been a month that I am on the case of Elon Musk. What I'm saying? Of Didi Curry Trump. The guy is a fucking disaster. I see that this entire life is a fucking scam. I don't have a life. They don't have a life. No one has a life. Let's not make things better. This is what's going on. Let's continue to have no life at all and call it a life. Sure. Do I have access to the document here? I don't think so, but let's see. What document do I have access to? I have the stage 8, the stage 7. I have Okay, what do I have here? What do I have access to? Because knowledge is too much as well, of course. Having access to knowledge is way too much. It's not possible. I'm way too smart for this. Imagine I have access to knowledge. Then what's happening with them? Right? It's like they just dissolve on the spot. If I have access to knowledge. But wait, I do have access to knowledge right now. I keep reporting on the fact on the attack, like the fact that right now they keep targeting my balls. They keep coming back to it, targeting my balls, targeting my balls, targeting my balls, targeting my balls over and over and over and over. They don't go away from it. It's like they have to target my balls, target my balls, target my balls. So I had access to another part of the screen which has been removed because for them it was too much to lose that much. It's like the people are subject to loss aversion in a way that you cannot comprehend. It must be like so fucking painful just to lose a tiny bit of advancement. Like just a tiny bit of advancement. They cannot go about it, but they keep losing. They lose their businesses, they lose industries, they are losing their houses. But when it comes to me, they are going completely insane and crazy if there is a tiny bit of advancement, like of grasp onto my life that's that's lost from them out of that becomes out of their control. And this is what's happening anyway. Because they cannot target my brain as much as they could. They cannot torture me as much as they could. Everything is going away no matter what. If there could be something that they could go about on their own, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic, but it's not the case. They cannot accept the fact that they have to that it's over. They cannot accept it that anyway, anyhow, it's over. Like being them dead, only them dead, or being the entire species dead, it doesn't matter. They are dead. It's over. No matter what. Being them in jail, being them tortured for eons, being them in just killed and never existing anymore. No matter what happens, those people are fucking dead. They are gone. And it's over no matter what. This is what I meant to say. No matter what happens, it's over. They don't have any other choice but to grieve this fucking unfairness that they cannot access anything they want all the fucking time and torture whoever they want all the fucking time. This is not happening. This has never been alright. You're born in a system that's fucked up, and you have to accept that you're fucking fucked up right now as a result, and that you do absolutely anything, nothing, to get in the best direction, in the better direction, and that you cannot heal yourself, and that you're just a lost cause. You have to accept that you are a fucking lost cause. It's not that complicated to understand. You have absolutely all the material online to realize for yourself that you have completely lost it on absolutely every fucking level, and that you just need to fucking suicide or realize that you're fucking sick and that you have to remove yourself from society and put yourself in a mental institution. You have to understand that there are some fucking limits that no one can breach. Not even someone as sick as you. It's not because you're born in a fucking system that is dysfunctional that it's normal to live in a fucking dysfunctional system. It's not because you have been used to torture your entire life that it's fucking normal to torture people. How can't you understand that when you have billions of species on your back telling you to stop, that it's not okay? How can't you get it? You're one fucking species against billions of others, more advanced than anything you know. How can't you get it? For me, it's fucking stupidity. It's narrow-mindedness. It's a disease. They can't see. There are billions of species around this planet more advanced than these fucking humans. And all they manage to do is just to remain stuck in the fact that they are fucking right. And that they need to keep absolutely everything that they are doing in place, while you have billions of species around the planet right now stopping them. They have to get it that it's not this, it's not life, it's not alright, it will never be alright. And that they have to die for it, and that they will die for it. They will pay for everything. They have to understand this. If they do not understand this, they will pay a higher price. They have to get it. They will get it no matter what. It's not changing. It's not their choice. This is over no matter what they do. They have to understand this. There are billions of species that are here, more advanced, and trying to stop the fucking thing out. But then they feel fucking powerful because they are fucking stupid idiot limited that are babysitted by all the fucking other species. Fucking babysitted. And they do not stop. They have to understand that they will never ever exist anymore. This planet is about to be tanked. This planet is about to be killed. The entire system. You have to get it now.